Hello and welcome to another video. Here we have the Canon 600D. However, I felt the time has come to retire this. So here we have the Canon 80D. This is a grey import. I must stress that, guys. So basically it's a lot cheaper than the one in the shop. Hello. So, grey imports can be significantly cheaper than buying it from your own country or region. The only thing you need to consider is warranty might not be valid in your country. In fact, certain companies like Canon and Nikon will honour warranties generally. Don't get me wrong, they will repair it for you, however they may charge you for that. However, you do have another option, and that is to send it to the country where it's come from and have it repaired under the warranty that's with that particular camera. A lot of the sellers on eBay and Amazon do offer their own warranty themselves, so they will say, we will repair it for you. Generally, you send it to them, they send it to their region where they've come from, such as Hong Kong, and then they have a repairer in Hong Kong that will get it repaired either with Canon, or they may be certified by Canon to repair. So that's more or less how the grey import warranties do work. They're not valid in your own country, unfortunately, so it does mean getting a repair can be quite time consuming. But I just want to give you a breakdown on price. Now, I'm in the UK, so you can buy it from this seller, White Bean House. There are other companies online as well, outside of eBay, that can do it around this sort of pricing. So, for the Canon EOS 80D, which I'm going to unbox for you, it is £635. Now let's look at Amazon UK. So if I want to buy the same camera, but it's the UK version, the main difference in the box in terms of what you get is you will get a user manual. Unfortunately, that is missing from the grey import version. However, I don't think that's a major issue because you can always buy a book. Anyway, so we're looking at £922 versus £635. Now, I'm not brilliant with maths, unfortunately, please forgive me, but let's work that out. 922 minus 635 equals. So by buying a grey import, you are saving £287. That's a big saving. Let's say, for example, a small thing goes wrong with your grey import and you decide to get it repaired by Canon in the UK, but obviously they're going to charge you for it. So they replace the shutter for you and it costs you £200. You've still made a saving of £87. You see, don't get caught up on the warranty with Canon and Nikon, because the thing is, those brands only offer 1 year warranty. Given that they produce high quality products, I'm a bit unsure why they offer just a 1 year warranty. If I take something like a Sigma lens or a Tamron lens, they offer warranties of 3 and 5 years. So you have to ask the question, is Canon so unsure about its own product? Anyway, I just wanted to give you a breakdown on pricing regarding buying a camera from your own country versus a grey import that's come from abroad. Okay, here's the unboxing. Let's get to it and see what's in the box. Okay, in the box we've got a standard UK plug. Here we have the camera. Let's just have a look at it. Looking at the camera, it seems really good quality. Doesn't seem like a fake, looks the legitimate article. And there you have the flip out screen. the advantage of this camera, obviously it has that dual autofocus for doing smooth focus pulls, and obviously it's got a microphone head jack as well as a microphone input. Sorry, I mean headphone input, so obviously you can listen to your audio. HDMI, USB, and obviously shutter release. Obviously that's the slot to put your SD card in. You have a smaller display than what I'm used to in terms of the LCD here, because obviously I do have a 5D Mark II and a 7D which has a bigger display, but it's not too much of an issue. There's a lock button there to stop that moving. But all in all, looks like the real thing. Generally, grey imports do come from the same factory, they just tend to be destined to different markets such as Asia and Canada, America, Australia, rather than say a general UK one. I do think the UK does get ripped off a lot when it comes to electronics, so it does seem like, you know, the real thing, and it does seem to be really solid. Let's have a look what else we have in the box. In the box here we have the Canon strap, we have the charger, standard Canon charger, the LCE6E, so that's the charger. They do tend to be made in Taiwan, not in Japan like the camera is. And then we have a battery, which is a legitimate Canon battery, and the battery is LPE6N. So that's the advantage of the Canon. Basically you get bigger batteries opposed to say Sony and Panasonic, and sometimes I think even if you have a 4K camera, sometimes they run out of juice very quickly, so sometimes being able to film the footage, even if it is 180p, is better than not being able to film anything at all. The only disadvantage with this setup that I can see actually getting the grey import is it doesn't come with a genuine Canon paperback manual. So, but you can order those on eBay or Amazon, ranging in prices ranging from £20 to £30. So, you know, it is a good feeling quality camera, and I'm not too terribly disappointed in the actual build quality compared to the 7D, which is obviously a lot better. As to compare it to the 7D, obviously if I put that side by side, they look very similar in terms of their build quality. I would say the 80D is a little bit smaller than my 7D, but they're very similar in size, and obviously they do both have the pop-up flash. So hopefully that gives you a bit of a comparison if you're comparing size to an original 7D, which is slightly better build quality. So I hope this video was a little bit helpful on figuring out if you would like to possibly get a grey import.